positivity, Mohanji also focuses so much on the positivity, and I feel that somewhere the youth, maybe just by the influences, as Tia you mentioned, with even the social media, being comparing yourself with others, because you see people with always smiling or traveling around the world, and you see yourself and you're like, oh my god, they got to do this, they achieved this, I have not. So there is always that feeling of comparison that happens as well. So how to implement positivity as a youth? uh, what are some of the practical steps you would advise to the youth?
I think for me, what helped it was through Mohanji's meditations. I realized that we are all unique, and we all have different character. We all have a different look. We are all unique beings, unique karmical beings, and there is no one alike. Usually, what happens on social media is that the people are showing just 10% of their life. And
Yeah,
I kind of like in the beginning, I started watching documentaries on this stuff, like what happens behind social media, let's say. And that helped me to realize that or like let's say like Photoshop. When I started learning Photoshop, I was like, oh, like most of the stuff I'm looking at, it's like not even like half truth. So I think all of those stuff, like little things, little by little, started like showing, or like editing videos. Tia can maybe talk better about it, like how you can like showcase a certain perspective to the world through social media. I think it can be
yeah,
useful, but on the other side, it has a lot of toxicity in it. Also, today, cancel culture, which is something that's happening all the time, which is very sad. People are um, canceling other people on like certain things that they have done, which I think everyone changes and everyone makes mistakes, and kind of feels like today people don't want to forgive each other. They um, don't want to say like, okay, this is another human being. Like they can do a mistake and change and do better in life after that. So I think yeah, social media, it depends how you look at it. It can be very toxic, or if you use it for to do good, it can be very useful. If you share your experience that's positive, that can be also uh, yeah, very good. But overall, I think for comparison, it's good to kind of learn how these things are happening. Those people that are posting I don't know, pictures in Hawaii every day, that doesn't mean that they have maybe had that photo session one day in the year, and they are posting like 60 different pictures um, every day. So maybe there are other days they are crying themselves to sleep. You don't know what's happening. Nobody has a perfect life.
yeah. No, I agree. I mean, we don't know what is behind the smile, right? A lot of people, uh, we don't know what they're going through. So, T, you want to add to that as well?
How to implement positivity.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think I covered quite some of the key points, like really surrounding yourself with
Yes.
positivity, positive people, positive content, and
Yeah.
working like raising the awareness of what's happening inside of you. When you really connect to the fact that anything that is bothering you is not your true nature, you can know that like everything that bothers you, something is wrong about that, and you
Yeah.
analyze this. You dive deeper into that, and I mean, maybe that's not the best way for everyone, but I really like to practice some positive affirmations in my daily life. These really help me, for a certain amount of time every day, repeating to myself, I love myself, I respect myself, I
Yeah.
trust myself, I'm enough as I am, and all these
Yeah.
things really boosted my self-confidence way more, because actually it happens on the cellular level. When you repeat these things, your cells start vibrating that
Yeah.
frequency, and they really absorb that vibration, so it has an effect on our entire life and our surroundings. So
Yes.
that's something like a practical tip that I can recommend to anyone. Repeat these affirmations. Maybe we can even share them with anyone who is
Yeah.
interested. Yeah.
No, that's really nice, and I agree with the positive affirmations as well. Katrina, yeah, no, they really do work. Yes, I agree with that. Katrina, you want to share some other
Yeah,
practical
I
tips?
would I would add that if you feel gratitude every day, that helps us to stay positive during the day. Like if you wake up and think that you have this body, you have your house, you have a job, you have a family and friends, that kind of pushes during the day to have this positive attitude. You're just grateful, and okay, sometimes you have these challenges, but you can like change your mindset. Okay, thanks, I have this, I don't know, kind of challenge that you're facing, so I can learn more, I can improve myself, and I'm happy that I have my friends. So that kind of negative things that happen in your life, you can change it. Like if you change your mindset, you can change them to positive experiences. So acceptance plus gratitude, I think that leads to positivity.
Yes. No, that's very powerful, Katrina. I think gratitude does play a very huge role in your mental health. I think if you keep expressing gratitude, it really does change the way you look at world. So I definitely agree with that.